Um, I am not high enough for this music, not even remotely. Whoo! Welcome back, everybody. Glad you're here. So, last weekend I had to go to Virginia for a wedding, and so spent the weekend up there. Kind of a long weekend thing. Waiting to come home Sunday. Had a late flight, so we're like, well, let's kill a couple hours. What's going on? Well, apparently over in Occoquan, I believe is how you say it, Virginia, they had a river fest. Tons, looked like 300 vendors, like 2 streets. It was just packed. It was really, really cool. Lots of food trucks, lots of vendors, lots of just really neat stuff around there. So I'm walking through and I walk up to this one guy. He's got like a bunch of like artwork, and I'm talking to him and ask him if he has a site, and he does, and we get talking about mine, and he's like, my YouTube, and he's like, well, what do you do? And I'm like, well, I try to find music you've never heard before. He's like, well, I'm your guy. I'm like, oh yeah. He goes, yeah, let me turn you on to a group called King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I was like, yep, I have not heard of that at all. Apparently this is an Australian band. The terms used were acid rock, stoner rock, melodic, all over the place. I'm like, okay. So I don't know what I'm getting myself into. Jump on YouTube, do a search. I find this. This is King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and this is apparently one of the most popular videos they've ever had. It's called Rattlesnake. Has 6.9 million views from 7 years ago. I think they do also have some that are more from like the last 2 years, and I think they actually dropped a couple videos like sometime at the very early part of this year or late last year. So they're still around. They're still kicking. In fact, I believe that they're even going on tour here in America in August. So yeah, I've never heard of these guys, but apparently they're around and they have a huge following. So we're going to check them out. I have no idea what to expect here. This is like almost an 8-minute song, so it could just go completely off the rails, but this is what we do. Finding music you've never heard before. So do me a favor. If you enjoy this, or even if you don't, but you appreciate me putting in the effort for it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell so you hear the updates when we got them. Definitely share this with your friends, neighbors, loved ones, complete strangers, and most importantly, please drop me a comment below. If you got a band that I've never heard of, I want to hear them. So, without any further ado, this is King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, Rattlesnake. Let's get it. Ooh, some tough art. Oh, this better not be 8 minutes of this. This is apparently the video with the most views by them. And now I'm very worried about all the other videos. This is definitely an acid trip. This is definitely I am not high enough for this music. Not even remotely. I don't even know where I could buy drugs to help me appreciate this, I think. We're not done. I mean, we're not even halfway through this song, and like that guitar is killing me. I don't do drugs, so I don't know what I should need to take to appreciate this. I'm not getting it, man. The music is not grabbing me at all. The graphics are taking me back to like Quake 1, Doom. Like I get it. I really want to bail on this song, but I'm not going to. It's got to change, right? At some point, I mean, we're not even like halfway through this song. It's got to change something. A bridge or a solo or I bet if you're high, that little dancing dude is tripping you out right now. honestly, if you're high right now, if you're on some kind of a psychotropic trip right now, and you're watching this, are you grooving to it, or are you freaking out? That's all I want to know. I have to know, like, how is this affecting your trip right now? Right? Like, are you crashing, or are you just setting sail for another dimension? Because here's the thing. I like that beat. Okay. I like that little riff, but 600 bars of it is driving me insane. Like, no change at all. This totally belongs in like at like a 70s party, you know, at like a 60s party. I don't know. It is definitely influenced by that, and I get it. But be careful what you ask for, Rick. I want to hear music I've never heard before. Here you go. Yeah, we still got 2 more minutes of this. Hang on. Oh, there's no way you're not freaking out right now. Totally freaking out right now. So I get it. It's hypnotic. It's entrancing. Like, if you're in an open mind state of mind, you're completely doing, like, in that zone. I get it. The video, but I mean, I've never done drugs like that, so I don't know, like, what that's like. Because I don't like losing control. I don't like getting drunk. I don't like doing drugs. I don't ever want to be in a state where, like, I'm not in control. You know what I mean? Back when I was a teenager, I tried pot. I'm not gonna lie, but it never did anything for me. So I never really cared about it. I think the biggest effect from me trying pot was I killed an entire box of family-sized Fruit Loops or something. I do not need help in that department at all. Thank you very much. So if you're in that state and you're zoning out and you're listening to that beat, I get it. Like, you're grooved to it. But if you're watching the video, there's no way you're not freaking out. When that lizard guy is singing, I was about to freak out, and I'm stone sober. Oh man. I don't want to give up on these guys. They got to have, like, something else out there that's good. Because the way the guy was raving about it, it was like this band was just something, like, he warned me. He did. I warned you. I think I should have warned you a little bit more, but I did not know what I was getting into, man. Don't hold me responsible for this. Okay? We went on that journey together. Sometimes when you're out there finding new stuff, you run into stuff like this. I'm not saying it was bad. For what it is, it's good. I wouldn't watch it. I would listen to it if I was stoned out of my gourd. I'm trying to find the positives here. I'm trying to find the positives. I always want to try and be positive with my reviews. Okay? I mean, look, if it's got 7 million views, obviously they have a fan base, right? And I mean, and I can see that there's other videos that they have 3, 4, 5, 2, millions of views. So they have a fan base. I don't think I'm in that demographic. I don't know. Maybe some of their other music is. I'll check out some of their other music, and I might even react to another one. I don't know, because this is actually kind of fun, man. I really feel like I walked out on a ledge here, which I've felt that before. Walking into a situation where you have no idea what's going to happen. You don't know if the music you're going to hear is going to be good or bad. You're walking out on that ledge, and sometimes, you look down and you realize that you're Wile E. Coyote and you're 10 feet off the cliff face, and now you're just falling. Other times you get right out there and you're right on the edge and your toes are hanging off, but you're completely safe and it's exhilarating. I feel like this one went 10 feet too far, but I appreciate it. I do. There's room for that in the market. And if these guys have obviously been around for a while, they have a huge fan base, and I appreciate that. I know a lot of bands that should have bigger fan bases and don't. So they've got to be good. I bet their concerts are lit on so many levels. Anyway, I want to know what you think. If you're a fan of King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard, I would love to hear from you. If there's another song you want me to try out, if there's something else I need to listen to that's probably like on another side of the spectrum that they still play on, because I was told, they play this wide. Like these aren't people. This is not a band that you can cubbyhole. This is not a band that has a niche. This is like they're all over the place. So if there's something else that you feel like I need to see, I would love to hear from you. I really would. Do me a favor. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. If you appreciate me standing 10 feet off the edge, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. But hey, subscribe to the channel. This is what we do, man. We go out and find music that you've never heard of before and take a listen to it and find it. Because regardless of how I react to it, the way you react to it, I think is more important. So this may have been something that somebody was like, holy cow, these guys are great, and I've never heard it. I'm glad you found it. That's what I'm here for. My opinion really doesn't matter if you found something that you enjoy. It really does. So yeah, share this with your friends, neighbors, loved ones, complete strangers. Most importantly, please drop me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know what you thought of this. And if you got something else out there, a band I've never heard of, music I've never heard of, and you think I should, and I think I should, send it my way. Send me a link. I'd love to go check it out. In the meantime, please check out these other ones that we've been accumulating over the last 2 years now. And let me know what you think about those too. In the meantime, y'all be good. Y'all be safe. I love you. God loves you. Peace.